Hello everybody. This is Tarina. I am back with another video. This one's a little bit different. I got a request from one of my customers as to how I use OneNote to catalog my stamps. And so I figured I would just hop on here and show how I do that. Honestly, I don't know a lot about OneNote. I haven't really explored it. I haven't taken any classes on it. I have not done a whole lot with it. I just know how I use it. It may be different from how others use it, which is perfectly fine. Um, I'm sure there's a lot of videos on how to do it, but this is just how I did it. So, first off, I'm going to go ahead and kind of explain where you start. Generally, with OneNote, you get it with Windows, or it was on my computer when I got it because I got like a 1 year trial of Microsoft Office to go with my computer. So essentially, we have Microsoft Office now. So I do have that. One of the things that I love about it is that it does save to the cloud, which I recently had my computer crash because my daughter accidentally dropped a magnet on the hard drive and that deleted everything. So when I came in here, logged back in and everything, got it all back up and running with a new hard drive in my computer, I was so happy to see that all of the work that I had put into OneNote is still there. So that is one good thing. Yes, I did lose a lot of other things, but that's okay. I don't keep my photos on here, so we're good on that. So when you first get it, essentially it kind of looks like this. It doesn't have this here. That's just something I added. Usually it starts with a notebook and then a quick notes, and it just OneNote basics down here. Gives you an idea of what you can do with it. There's obviously a help button up here that you can look up anything you need. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I have, let's see here. When you click on notebooks, obviously you can come down here and add a section, which is going to add a section inside of this notebook. So I'm going to go down here to, let's see, I'm going to start with stamps, and I will kind of show you guys what I'm doing here. So down here I have like each year, and these are all close to my heart. Anything that's non-close to my heart, because I have such a small amount of them comparably, I do have a section for those. But yes, so I've got it done by monthly. You can kind of see that one, of course, is a different one. We've got lots of different, I just love these stamp sets. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to add a section for 2021 because I now have a stamp set from the 2021, one of the 2021 catalogs. Sorry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. I don't have my mouse with me at the moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and, I don't even know if I can do my touch screen or not. I can do my touch screen. Sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2021. Enter, and then I can go ahead and move this up to the top, and there we go. So when you create a section inside of your notebook, you will automatically get an untitled page. So this untitled page will be the name of my stamp set. So the stamp set I'm going to use today is going to be Little Miss Message. So I'm going to go ahead and click here, Little Miss Message. Now the words that I put up here in the title will be searched when you actually search something, so you don't need to add whatever's in your title into your description. So it will be easy enough to see. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my Close to My Hair website, and I'm going to type in, you can either do the number, which is D1984, and hit enter, and it will bring it up. Or you can type in Little Miss Message. It also does the same thing. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click on the image again. So this is how I go ahead and get my images. I go to my website, whatever I can't find on my website. I'm going to save this, and I'm just going to save it on my desktop, and I don't need to name it because I know what it is. So now I'm going to go back to OneNote, and then I'm going to go up here to Insert. We're going to go to Pictures. I would assume if I were to get them from online, it would be more difficult. You can, I will show you another way to get the images as well. So I'm going to go from File because I saved it onto my computer. So go to Desktop, this one here, Open, and there it is. That is how I prefer to get my images. So the next thing I will do is I will come over here and click on the side, and I will type in the number of the stamp set, D1984, so that I have that information. And then I generally just look at the images and type in whatever I see. So girls, ooh, it's all caps, and that wouldn't really matter anyways, but girls. And even though I have the word girls, if I just typed in girl when I'm searching, it will come up because it has that combination of letters in it. Let's see, we're going to do sign. Let's see, my, and honestly, you don't have to do it in a list form. You can do it, just type it, and it will just find it, which is nice. Special, woo, best, swirls, let's see, swirly, it'll find swirl, swirly, thinking of, my goodness, my typing is not the greatest. Let's see, we've got friend, you don't have to do all of them twice, so let's see, we've got BFF, happy birthday, and miss, love, and thank. Then I'm going to go and I see that we have flowers, and we've got some little flowers, florals, so I don't know that I would count that as florals. And then there's a heart down there. And I think that's pretty much everything. So that is, I might do paper doll, because when I think of the stamp set, I may think paper doll. So that is something that I can include there, so that if I actually go look up paper doll, then it will pop up with, because essentially once you stamp them and you cut them out, they're paper dolls, right? So so that's it. That's all I do. And then, so let's see, I'm going to go ahead and go to, like, I'll just go somewhere else in here. And let's say I just opened up my OneNote and I want to search for paper dolls. So I'll come over here to this magnifying glass, type in, let's see, doll. And then there we go, we've got doll. Now the ones that have the word in the title are going to be the first to show up on your list that it finds. So I've got the summer paper doll, I've got the Christmas paper doll, rain or shine paper doll, and then I've got Little Miss Message that has paper doll in the description. So essentially, if I wanted to find the word hello, so you can see none of them have it in the title because none of them are highlighted in purple or lavender, but all of these have the word hello found in them. So you can see right there, it's got it highlighted right down here, right here. And then there will be some that are more than, have more than others. This one, it's in the description. So another way that you can do, you can kind of see the difference between all of these. So the one that I did with you guys, it was the Little Miss message, and that one I got the image from my Close to My Heart website. Another way that you can do it is you can scan like I took some of my stamps. I took all of the stamps off, put them onto another carrier sheet, scanned the carrier sheet that has the images printed on it, and then I went ahead and oh, where is it? Here we go. And then I saved it, and then brought it in from my computer. Now another way that I did it was I just simply scanned the stamp set. Yes, this one you can tell has been used. The Thinking of You has been used. There's actually several of them that have been used, but I just got tired of doing it after a while, and so I just stuck it on there to see if I could actually read and see what the stamp set was, and it worked out just fine. So essentially, I just scanned it, saved it, and that took like half the time out because I didn't have to take all of the images off of the carrier sheet, scan it, and then put them all back on. It also cut down on the likelihood that I would be losing any pieces. So I did that as well. Now, down here, you can kind of see the ones that I got from images online, which is a good thing to do if you can do that. I have a few that I need to do, I believe. Still, but yes, so I've done several of these. Now if they have dies that go with them, so back in the day when Close to My Heart first started having dies, you could see the ring around the outside of the image and they didn't have it colored in. So those ones I do know that I have dies, so I will put die set, let's see Palm Paradise over here. I will put die cuts and thin cuts because essentially I don't need to put cuts twice. I could just put die cuts and then thin, and it would still look it up. So I can look, I know that I have them. Yes, some of them are available, like the one that I just did, which was Little Miss Message. So Little Miss Message has die cuts that as an option. I didn't purchase them with the die cuts, but as the die cut bundle. So I'm not going to put that in my information. I can see here that it was an option when the stamp set came out. If I have the dies, then I put it in my list over here so that I know that I have them. And when I type in die cut, then I can get it pulls from other notebooks as well. So these are from other notebooks that I have, but you can see the ones that I do have die cuts for. So all right, so I'm going to go back up and I'm just going to do a quick I have a couple of other new things that I want to put in, and I thought I could just do those real quick with you guys just to kind of give you guys a good example of how I do this. So I'm going to go ahead and click on embossing folders. So I have a floral lace embossing folder from Close to My Heart in there. So I'm going to go ahead and add the Spring Blossoms embossing folder with you guys. So essentially, if I do have embossing folders from other companies to where, so what I would do is I would just add a section and do like Tim Holtz. Okay, and so then I could start adding, images in there from that. But right now I'm going to go ahead and do Close to My Heart, but it's very easy to do this. So right now I have floral lace in there. I'm going to come down here to the bottom and I'm going to add a page, and then I'm going to type in Spring Blossom, Blossoms, and then we're going to come down here and I'm going to go online. And I'm going to exit out of that, and then we're going to type in Spring Blossoms. And then it comes up with Spring Blossoms. So I will click on that image, click on it again, and then I will right click, save image, and we will go to, we are in desktop, so that will work perfect. And then we will go back to OneNote. We will go to pictures, because we're still in the insert tab right now. We're going to go from file, and because I can't see that, I'm going to go ahead up here and show me what these are. So then I know which one to click on. And there we go. It's in there. So that is the spring blossoms, and then I can go ahead and type in the number Z3694, and then flowers, floral, embossing. Let's see. I think that's pretty much all I would want to do for that. So there we go. So anytime I want to look it up, it's pretty easy to look up. So that is how you do it. I'm going to go ahead and come down here, and I'm going to add a die cut as well. So I am going to, I have a lot more than this, so, and I have it from different companies as well, so I will go ahead and add those in later. But right now I'm going to add a page, and I'm going to, let's see this one. This one is diag, now, stripe, slimline. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same process. I go to my website. Now you can also Google it if you don't find it. If it's an older stamp set and you don't have it, and they no longer offer it, you can Google it, and you're looking your Google images, and sometimes you can find it by the name, or sometimes it has to be the item number. So this one, I'm going to do the item number real quick. Z3908, and here we go. I was so excited about these, the slimline. I hope I get some time to play with it before it's gone. And we will go ahead and save that to my desktop, and then we'll come back over here to OneNote. Now when you're done with the images, you can either decide to keep them, or and file them, or you can delete them. I'm going to go ahead and delete them because I don't want to fill up my computer, but click on that, add it, and there we go. So now I will do Z, I think it was 908, and then we will do thin cuts, die, and then we will do stripe. Actually, I already have stripe up there in the thing. What else could I do? Gee, there's not a whole lot that I could do as far as, I already have diagonal, I already have stripe, and I already have slimline. Those are the three main things, and we want to make sure we know the number and thin cut, that it's a thin cut, and that it's a die. So anytime you come up with anything else, like if you find that you keep calling it something that it's, that's not in the title or something like that, you can put that in this description over here, and that will help help you find it. Because sometimes our minds, they don't do exactly what we wish they did. So sometimes we just don't remember things the way we think we should remember them, and it just comes, you just end up finding things by random words that your brain comes up with, or at least mine does. I don't know about everybody else, but like the thingy, there's a lot of thingies. So, but yeah, that's how I do it. So essentially, I have obviously, I have done meal planning on here, which works out pretty good because I can have OneNote on my phone, which means like if I go to the store and I'm like, ooh, I like that stamp set, or I like that die set, do I have that? Then I can just, open OneNote on my phone, type it in real quick in the search bar and see if I have it. If I do, then I don't need to buy it anymore, right? So, but it also, it's also a great place for inspiration. If you are feeling uninspired, you can just click on, on your notebook, whichever one you want to look in, just, click on one, and then just kind of, flip through it. If something inspires you and you want to get, want to get creative, that's awesome. Just another way that you can use it. So, but yeah, that is how I use mine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and feel free to ask me any questions down in the comments below. I will leave my shopping link down below so that you guys can, either get images from it or inspiration from it or shop, your choice. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.